Rigidity and routine, it's a hallmark trait in autism. It's just how our brains work. I want to talk about what an incredible struggle it is for me as an autistic person to keep up any kind of routine when I'm not working. Case in point, I'm still wearing what I wore last night. I haven't brushed my hair or my teeth, and I haven't eaten my full breakfast, and that's typical. That is very normal for me. On days I'm off work, I don't know what to do with myself. I struggle. Days that I work, I have a definite schedule. Everything is the same from the time I get up to what order I get ready, to what order I pack my lunch, to what goes in my lunch, to how I eat lunch. Every little thing in between, from the morning to the evening. And I know you can relate to this. I know it might even be a struggle for you that you're going through. So I want to talk about, what am I going to do to get out of this rut? I need to make myself have a routine because it's what works best for me. It starts with this, a to-do list. I have to do a to-do list. If I don't, I am more prone to sit and do basically nothing with myself. We have strict daily routines that we have to follow, and if we don't, we can feel like something's off, something's not right for us, we're uncomfortable, or possibly even distressed for some. It reminds me of that time that I was stuck at home because it had snowed, and one of the reasons I got through was I prepared ahead of time and had all the supplies that I thought I would need if I was snowed in for a week. So sometimes we just have to be prepared. And then another way I coped was through photography and videography, making a purpose out of the situation. You have to find what works for you in situations that are uncomfortable when you can't follow your routine. And I think that being prepared is a major way to do that, being prepared for those situations if you know they're going to happen ahead of time. I am just a prepared person in general. If you could see the contents of my purse, you would see that about 60% of it is like medical things. And I'm betting that's not unusual for us women who carry a purse with us that are autistic. So I just went thinking about what things I want to accomplish for today and trying to keep that list kind of short to kind of ensure success and not get me too discouraged. But if I don't get every single thing on there accomplished, that'll be okay too. It'll just give me some direction in my day. I'm looking forward to that. And I keep my list short for a reason. I don't want to overwhelm myself. Another thing that I need to deal with is the clutter in my life, the clutter in my house, and how it makes me feel. It's a constant reminder of things I haven't taken care of, or things I don't want to go through or put away or deal with. And it's a problem. I'm really bad with paper clutter, and I'm really bad with digital clutter. There's a whole lot to deal with here, but I'm going to start by making my bed and see how that makes me feel. I've already brushed my hair, changed clothes. I'm feeling better already. Here's a little tip for you also. So if you open something up and you're going to put it in your refrigerator, put a date on when to use it by. I have to do that or I don't remember. I don't want my family to get sick, so I'll put it 30 days from when I opened it up, so I know to use it by then or to toss it. You gotta whatever works, whatever your strategy is, you got to. You don't want anybody getting sick because what you cooked, right? One less worry for the day. It's a beautiful thing. You gotta love a crock pot. Look at me making some progress in my day. It's encouraging me to want to do more. There's a YouTuber that I really like, and her channel is called That Awkward Mom. And she's really funny, has a great sense of humor, and tries different techniques for cleaning house. And the recent video she made just stuck out to me about the Swedish method. And I'll link it down below in the description. But she talked about how when you pass away, do you want your family to have to deal with all your stuff and have to figure out what to do with it? We just accumulate so much stuff, and for me it causes more stress than anything. I keep collecting books. Every time I go to the store, I'm always in the book section. And that's fine, but if I'm going to collect books, I need to get rid of a lot of other stuff. I'm going to take her advice, and I'm going to think about how the item that I have that I'm not using could be used by somebody else that might need it. If I put it in that perspective, maybe I'm more willing to get rid of something because somebody else is going to use it. So I started with this box, and I had all these frames in my closet that were just laying there. But I had this ceramic chicken, and it brought back memories of when my grandmother used to make scrambled eggs and put them in one just like this. It wasn't this exact one. So for that reason, I'm going to be able to get rid of it and hope somebody else can enjoy it. Also, if you haven't used something in a year, you're probably not going to. It's time to get rid of it. It's not making me happy. It's time to give it to someone that can use it. Could I have picked anything more boring to do today? So what's the takeaway from this? Routine behaviors provide a sense of predictability that we just need in our lives. Even though we have challenges when it comes to transitions of daily routines, and we need to remember that planning tools can be a helpful method for us to keep on track when we need to. We are just happier individuals when we feel like we have everything under control in our lives, and we feel like we have the tools to help us succeed. I'll tell you, when I was able to scratch off just about everything on my list from the other day, it made me feel really good and productive. And had I not made this list, I probably would have sat around and just done nothing. So having a routine is great for us. We just need to manage that routine and master it in a way that works best for us. So let me know, what are some of your tips for coping with the need to have that same routine? And if you enjoyed this, you might check out these videos right here that are kind of related to the topic that we just talked about if you want to go into more depth. And if you enjoy content about adults on the spectrum, I would love to have you on this channel. I make videos on a weekly basis and would love to have you here. We have a great community, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.